Okay, so I'm going to continue on with my notes here. I've got graphing. So I'm going to start by step 1. Determine if my parabola opens up or down. And since we have a positive ax squared, it means it will open up. Okay, so step 2. I need to find a y-intercept. And that is when I plug 0 in for x, I'll get a y. Okay, so I'm going to do y equals 0 squared minus 12 times 0 plus 38. My zeros will cancel out, and I'll get y equals 38, where the coordinate position 0, 38. Okay. Next, I need to find axis of symmetry. With this, I need to find my A, B, and C's. So axis of symmetry will be x equals negative b over 2a. So now I need to find a, b, and c. So I'm going to write my equation down. I get a y equals x squared minus 12x plus 38. And I'm going to also write my standard form. Get y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So a, b, and c will be 1, negative 12, and 38. Okay, so I'll plug my information in. I get x equals negative 12 times 2 times 1. So I put that negative there because the negative is a part of the axis of symmetry formula, and also my b is negative. So this will turn from a negative times a negative is a positive. So that will be a 12 over 2 times 1 is 2. So I have x equals 6. Okay, so this is my vertex part. This is my vertex of my x intercept, or coordinate, not intercept. So I want to find the y part of the vertex. So that is going to lead me to plugging in axis of symmetry to my original equation. So step 4, plug axis of symmetry into original equation. Okay, so that's going to give us a y equals 6 squared minus 12 times 6 plus 38. Simplifying further, I get 36 minus, let me get my calendar out, or my calculator, 72 plus 38. Okay, so that is going to give me 36 minus 72 plus 38 will be a 2. Okay, so my vertex is going to be 6, 2. All right, so I have all the information I need to start a graph. Okay, I have an X and Y axis. I'm not going to mark this. I'm just going to do a rough draft because I see I have a y-intercept of 38. I don't want to make 38 tallies. So I'm going to do a y-intercept at 38, and I'll put that somewhere up here. I see I have a axis of symmetry at 6. So I will put that somewhere here. Okay, that is an equation. So that is going to pass through my x-axis at 6. Okay, so then I'm going to plot my vertex, which is 6, 2, positive 6, positive 2. Okay, and I see that my parabola is going to open up. So I'm going to then reflect my y-intercept along the along the axis of symmetry. So this went over 6 spaces. So I need to go over another 6 spaces from my axis of symmetry, and I'm going to plot my reflected point along the graph. So I have a parabola that looks something like this.